For et par timer siden havde jeg besøg her i studiet af en højst usædvanlig kvinde. Malalai Joya hedder hun, yngste kvinde i det afghanske parlament, og så åbenmundet og kritisk over for de krigsherrer, der også sidder i parlamentet, at hun må leve under konstant beskyttelse. En ny dansk dokumentarfilm fortæller hendes dramatiske historie.
I Afghanistan er det ikke bare svært som kvinde at tale om frihed og demokrati. Det er livsfarligt. Malalai Joya blev verdenskendt, da hun for 3 år siden tog ordet ved Joya, et demokratisk stormøde med repræsentanter for hele landet.
چرا میمانند که مشروعیت و قانونیت بودن ایلوی جرگه زیر سوال بره؟ البته وجود او جنایتکارایی که کشور ما را به این حالت رساندن یا کسایی بودن که کشور ما را میراث جنگ‌های ملی و بین المللی ساختن. زنستیزترین کسا بودن در جامعه که میخواستن که کشور ما را به این حالت رساندن. یا باید محاکمه بین المللی و ملی شوند یا مردم ما اگه ببخشه مردم پا برهنه افغان هرگز تاریخ نمیبخشه.
Efter det var hun i konstant livsfare, mens hun førte valgkamp til parlamentet, måtte iføre sig den burka, som hun hader, og omgive sig med livvagter. Hun har foreløbig oplevet 4 mordforsøg, men valgt blev hun. Det var første gang i 35 år, kvinder kunne stemme. Mændene var ikke glade for det. Samtidig med parlamentsarbejdet spiller Malalai Joya en vigtig rolle i sit lokalsamfund, hvor hun prøver at hjælpe f.eks. denne skolepige, som en gammel opiumsbonde, der i forvejen har 2 koner og 13 børn, forlanger at gifte sig med.
حداقل همی که تو از نواسش کرده خورتر استی این که امروز چند زن داره آدم تریاکی است تریاک فروش از خوی کل چیزا رو تو به من گفتی نی یادم است
آره آخر گفتی من نمایو میخوای خورکه سیومی تو را میخوای دوست دیگر نما سواد نداره این خود سواد داره من صنف 5 خاطر که تریاکا مری حساب کنه سلا دار تریاک دار مردکه لنگ دستی شل پای شل و مادی تو دختر برم دار خیلی خوب بدبخت مینه.
Malalai Joya, welcome on the program. Tell us first, what made you go into politics? Because everybody knows that politics in Afghanistan is highly dangerous. So why did you, a young woman, choose to become a politician?
Yeah. First of all, thanks for interview that you want to have on behalf of several people of Afghanistan with me. And because the situation of our country is a political situation, and unfortunately those criminals, those people that who do not believe in democracy and women's rights, and they did lots of crimes when they were in power in the past. Right now they are. The situation of Afghanistan is getting worse and worse day by day, especially for women. These are the reasons that I involved in politics.
You're talking about the so-called warlords, but these people are known to be highly dangerous. Are you not afraid of, going into confrontation with these people?
No, I never afraid from them because I said the truth and I believe in democracy and women's rights. And most of people of Afghanistan, most of those people who do not have guns, who do not have power and who do not have foreign supports, they support me, they are with me, and also freedom-loving democrat people around. These are the reasons that I never afraid, and it gives me more strength and energy to continue to my struggle against these kind of enemies and criminals.
But your country, Afghanistan, has so many problems, so there are people asking, why not look forward instead of backwards?
Yeah. Who are talking about this kind of issue because they are afraid from the past, and they are those people that they did crimes in the past and they want to forget. But I want to tell you it's not possible to forget the past if we want to have bright future, because those people who did lots of crimes in the past right now, once again with the mask of democracy and the support of US and US allies, they are in power right now. So at first they must face the court, national international courts, instead of that to be in power. And till we do not solve the past, till we do not ask those criminals that they did these crimes, and till they do not to our people, for that much crimes that they did, we cannot we cannot be hopeful that we will have a bright future for our country.
Some of these people supported the Taliban regime, and during Taliban it was well known that women, people like you, in Afghanistan were repressed. There were even execution of women taking place in Kabul, for instance. But what about the conditions for women now in Afghanistan? Do women feel more free?
I want to tell you that unfortunately the situation of the women of Afghanistan didn't change like in other issue that completely the situation in Afghanistan there is no fundamental changes because US and US allies, they replaced instead of Taliban Northern Alliance with the Mosque of Democracy. They are those killers that from 92 to 96 when they were in power they did lots of crimes. So women of Afghanistan right now they have lots of problems because these Northern Alliance who have same idea like Taliban, they learn how to talk about women's rights they do not believe in. And we have lots of examples. For example, a few months ago in the capital of Afghanistan they raped a girl who was only 5-year-old and they kidnapped. In a province like Herat they are killing a poet girl like Nadia Anjuman. Her husband dared to kill him. And lots of women in Western provinces they commit suicide. They are exchanging a girl, only 11-year girl of the widow. They raped her, then exchanged her with a dog. This is the situation of Afghanistan, of women of Afghanistan. In the big cities like Herat, like Mazar Sharif, like Kabul, the situation is little better. But in the provinces, faraway provinces, the situation is getting worse and worse for the women of Afghanistan.
But Malalai, Joya, if I understand you correctly, what you're saying is that the democracy that you have in Afghanistan is not a real democracy, it's only a skin democracy, it's on the surface.
Yeah, this is a mockery of democracy. With fighting against one enemies and with the help of another enemies, it's not possible to bring democracy in a country. But you had a parliament
and you had national elections. That's a democracy.
Yeah, when entire nation is living under the shadow of gun and warlordism, how we can be hopeful that we will have democratic election? As you saw, as Human Rights Watch also wrote that 70% members of the parliament, they are warlords, they are drug lords, they are criminals, and they because the warlords, they were in power, they had foreign support, so they had guns and they had dollars and they did lots of cheating. So they found way in that important national place like parliament. They are not real representative on behalf of suffered people of Afghanistan, and they are those criminals that they use from their possession and they continue to do their crimes more and more.
It sounds like you have a great number of problems in Afghanistan. Now, what do you, as a young politician, see as the biggest challenge to Afghanistan right now?
The biggest challenge for our people is this, that these criminals, these warlords, these drug lords, they are in power. Tell US and US allies do not change that policy, that they support these criminals and do not support the freedom-loving democrat people in Afghanistan, the situation will be more worse. And especially our people right now, they don't have security. And this is the biggest challenge for our people. On the other hand, most of them are jobless, most of them are poor.
But you speak of security. What do you think of the presence of Western troops in Afghanistan? Are they doing a good job there?
Yeah, you are looking at under the nose of US and eyes of troops. Even in Kabul, there is no security for our people. And also in the faraway provinces, even here is not a human life for them, not for women and also not for men. There is no security, no education, no health for them. And tell US and US allies, they have this kind of policy to support these criminals, especially Northern Alliance who are in power in Afghanistan. There will never come security in Afghanistan. And I have lots of examples that telling you, unfortunately, unlike the propaganda of certain Western media, men and women of Afghanistan, they do not have liberation.
Malalai, Joya, thank you very much for coming and sharing your experience.
Thanks a lot. Thanks for your interview.